Welcome, everyone. Today is not just another day. It's not just a Monday, a Tuesday, or a Friday. It's not just a date on your calendar. Today is your reset button. Today is your chance to wake up and rewrite your story. This is not a motivational speech. This is a mirror that shows you the version of yourself you were always meant to become. I know you've been tired. I know you've been confused. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe your mornings feel empty. But from today, that changes. Because the next few minutes can become the most powerful minutes of your life. Breathe in. This is your beginning. Let's start. Let's talk about mornings because most people waste them. They treat mornings like a burden. They hit snooze. They check their phones. They scroll. They complain. But not you. From now on, morning is your weapon. Morning is your secret advantage. When the world is asleep, you rise. When others complain, you create. When others repeat yesterday, you design your tomorrow. Morning is not about time. It's about identity. When you win your morning, you win your life. Here's why. Morning is mental power. Your brain is most clear in the morning. It's like a fresh whiteboard. If you fill it with stress, overthinking, and noise, that becomes your entire day. But if you fill it with silence, clarity, energy, and purpose, you start becoming a different person. One powerful morning can create months of momentum. Morning is decision time. Every morning you get two choices. Be lazy for a little longer, or build a life you don't want to escape from. Success is not about motivation. It's about choosing the right actions when nobody is watching. Mornings are private victories. No one sees what you do early in the day, but one day the world will see the results. Morning is identity training. Every morning you prove to yourself who you are. Are you someone who gives up, or someone who gets up? Are you someone who lets emotions decide the day, or someone who commands their mind like a warrior? You don't rise because you feel like it. You rise because your future is waiting. So stop treating mornings like they don't matter. They are the foundation of greatness. No one sees what you do early in the morning, but they will see what your life becomes later in the day. And it all starts now. Let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up and felt like giving up? You opened your eyes and instead of power, you felt pain. Tired of life. Tired of trying. Tired of failing. Tired of hoping. You are not alone. That pain you feel in the morning, that voice that says, go back to sleep, that is not your weakness. That is the enemy. And your first job every morning is simple. Defeat it. The enemy is not the alarm clock. It's not the weather. It's not your past failures. It's the story in your mind that says, I can't. I'm behind. I don't feel like it today. That is the battleground. Not outside but inside your head. And the fight happens every single morning. The weak listen to that voice. The strong answer back. How do you win the battle? You get up. You move. You speak power. You drink water. You make your bed. You write your goals. You remind yourself, I'm not here to waste another day. I'm here to make this life count. Even if your life isn't perfect. Even if your situation is painful. You still rise. Because rising is the only way out. Motivation doesn't last. Habits do. And the habit of not giving up is what makes you unstoppable. Every morning you choose to fight, you create a future most people will never have. You don't need to feel like a champion. You just need to act like one. Action creates belief. Belief creates identity. And identity creates your entire life. Now listen carefully. Here are powerful morning habits that can change your life. These are not just habits. These are daily actions that reshape your mindset, your focus, and your future. First, make your bed like a warrior. This is not about cleaning. It's about control. It's about waking up and taking command of your environment. When you make your bed immediately, you send a message to your brain. I control this space. I control this moment. I begin with discipline. Most people start their day with a lazy action. Snoozing, scrolling, staying half asleep. But when you make your bed first, you make your first power move of the day. You tell your mind, we don't delay. We finish what we start. That small action becomes your first victory. A military commander once said, "If you want to change the world, start by making your bed." Not because of the bed, but because it trains the mind to complete tasks, to do hard things, to show up with discipline. And even if the day goes badly, you come home to a made bed. A reminder that you started strong. A made bed creates a made mind. A made mind builds a strong life. Second, drink a glass of water like it's fuel for your dream. When you wake up, your body is dry and tired. Before coffee, before food, before your phone, drink a full glass of water. Drink it with intention. As you drink, tell yourself, I am waking up my brain. I am fueling my focus. I am preparing for something bigger than comfort. Your brain needs water to think clearly. Your body needs water to move with power. Many people feel tired not because they are weak, but because they are dehydrated. This small ritual flips the switch. The engine is on. You are ready. Weak mornings begin with weak rituals. Powerful mornings begin with simple decisions made with intention. Third, start your day with silence, not noise. The world will try to steal your attention the moment you wake up. Notifications, social media, news, opinions, chaos. If you don't protect your peace, you will never hear your power. Silence is where you hear your truth. Noise is where you forget who you are. Give yourself 1 or 2 minutes of silence. No phone, no messages, just breathing, feeling your heartbeat, asking one question, what kind of life am I creating today? That moment separates you from the majority of people who wake up and surrender their mind to the world. The greatest creators, leaders, and performers protect their mornings because they understand this. If the world speaks first, you lose your voice. In the silence of the morning, your power becomes clear. This is your reset. This is your beginning. And it starts now. Let it be your decision. Do 10 push-ups even if you don't want to. This habit is not about fitness. It's about proving something to yourself before the day begins. Those 10 push-ups are a symbol that says, my body listens to me. My mind does not control me. I don't wait for motivation. I act first. Even if you're tired, even if your arms feel heavy, even if your push-ups aren't perfect, do them anyway. Because the moment you do what you don't feel like doing is the moment you become stronger than your old self. There is a rule in life. If you do hard things early, the rest of the day becomes easier. Most people avoid effort in the morning. They choose comfort first. But comfort is a trap. It weakens the brain. It tells your body, we're lazy today. When you start your day with effort, even something as small as push-ups, you send a different message. I choose effort. I choose motion. I choose control. You will walk differently. You will speak with more confidence. Your brain will begin to see you as someone who does hard things first. Many successful people, athletes, leaders, and high performers move their bodies first thing in the morning. Not because they need muscles, but because they need momentum. A former Marine once said, if I do even 1 push-up in the morning, I remember I'm not soft. I remember I'm still in the fight. Even if your life is heavy right now, those push-ups are you saying, I'm still here. I'm not quitting today. If you can't do 10, do 5. Do them on your knees. Do squats. Do jumping jacks. Do anything that gets your body moving with purpose. Motion creates emotion. Motion creates identity. If you wait for energy, you stay weak. If you create energy, you become powerful. Do it before your mind gives you excuses. Do it before fear says later. That first drop of sweat reminds you, I don't need to feel strong. I need to act strong. Strength will follow. Next, speak 1 powerful line every morning. Before the world fills your mind with fear, before social media tells you who you're not, before your past reminds you of failures, you take control. You speak 1 sentence out loud. 1 line that becomes your shield, your weapon, your anchor. Could be, I am not weak anymore. I am rising from everything that tried to destroy me. I am becoming the strongest version of myself. This is my year, and I'm not wasting it. Choose the line that matches your fight. Speak it with your full voice. Not quietly, not with doubt. Say it like you mean it. Your brain believes what it hears repeatedly. If you wake up saying, I'm tired. I can't do this. I'm behind. Your brain builds your day around weakness. But if you say, I am focused, I am unbreakable, I am growing stronger, your brain builds your actions around power. This is self-programming. Thoughts become beliefs. Beliefs become actions. Actions become habits. Habits become identity. Identity creates your future. Stand tall. Shoulders back. Speak your line out loud. Close your eyes and imagine it's already true. Speak to the old version of yourself. The one that doubted. The one that cried alone. And tell them, we're done being weak. This is who we are now. If you don't speak power into your mornings, the world will speak doubt into your day. You've heard fear enough. Now it's time to hear your strength. Say one powerful line every morning. It will echo through your future. Next, look in the mirror and talk to yourself with respect and power. Every morning you look in the mirror. But most people don't really see themselves. They see flaws, regret, exhaustion, and past mistakes. And they stay silent. This habit changes that. You look at yourself with courage, not shame. You look into your own eyes and say, I see you. I know your pain. And I'm proud of you for showing up again. This is where healing begins. This is where transformation starts. When you speak to yourself like someone you love, you become someone you trust. You don't need applause. You don't need validation. You don't need someone else to believe in you. You need you. You need to look in the mirror and say, you didn't quit yesterday, and you're not quitting today. That builds inner strength the world cannot take from you. There was once someone who felt completely worthless. Every morning they cried silently before starting the day. They felt unseen, unloved, lost. One morning, they stood in front of the mirror and said, I don't care how I feel. I'm proud of you for surviving. I'm proud of you for waking up. Felt fake at first, but they kept doing it. After a month, something changed. They stopped walking like they were invisible. They started walking like someone who respected themselves. Their face changed. Their energy changed. Their decisions changed. Because their relationship with themselves changed. Stand in front of the mirror after washing your face. Look into your own eyes for a few seconds. Don't look away. Say one real thing. I forgive you. You are growing. You made mistakes, but you are not a mistake. I believe in you. Repeat it until you feel it, even just a little. This is not motivation. This is self-respect. The world will only respect you after you respect yourself. And that begins in the mirror. Face yourself every morning. That's how you rise. Next, write down 3 things you will do today and finish them. Every morning, write 3 simple but important actions you will complete before the day ends. Not 10. Not 20. Just 3. This is your daily power list. These are the actions that will make you proud when the day is over. Study 1 chapter. Go for a walk. Speak out loud and practice a skill. Finish the task you've been avoiding. Read a few pages that strengthen your mind. Simple, clear, doable. When your day starts with clarity, your mind moves with confidence. When it starts with confusion, you waste energy reacting. Most people don't plan. They react. They scroll. They stay busy but never move forward. When you write down what matters, you take control. This trains your brain to build, not wander. And when you complete what you wrote, you build trust with yourself. You start believing your own words again. There was a person who felt completely lost. No direction. No confidence. No belief. They started writing down 3 actions every morning. At first, they were small. Wake up on time. Apply for 1 opportunity. Cook a proper meal. After a month, they had dozens of small wins. Those wins created momentum. Momentum rebuilt their life. Not motivation. Not luck. Discipline and follow through. Get a notebook or a piece of paper. Write today's date. Write 3 actions that move you forward. Finish them. At night, check them off and smile. You are becoming someone who keeps promises to themselves. You don't need to plan your entire life. You need to control today. Your dreams don't need more time. They need more execution. Now listen carefully. Unplug from negativity and guard your mind like a temple. The first minutes of your morning are sacred. Your mind is soft, open, and easily shaped. Whatever touches it first leaves a mark. If you wake up and fill your mind with negative news, comparison, drama, and noise, you carry that weight all day. But if you protect your mind, you protect your future. What you allow into your mind in the morning becomes who you are by night. Choose wisely. Your morning is your power. Celebrity gossip, endless scrolling, comparison, drama. When you start your morning like that, your day already feels heavy, unfocused, and emotionally weak. But when you unplug from that noise and feed your mind something powerful, inspiring, or peaceful, you begin your day like a warrior entering battle with armor on. This habit is about guarding your mind from the world's poison. Your thoughts become your mood. Your mood becomes your energy. Your energy becomes your actions. And your actions build your life. Your thoughts are shaped by what you consume. If you spend your first minutes scrolling through fake lives, rich people's highlights, political stress, sad videos, and mindless content, that becomes your mental environment. And just like your body gets sick from bad food, your mind becomes weak from bad information. But when you unplug, when you choose intentionally what enters your mind, you become mentally bulletproof. You stop being distracted by everyone else's life and start focusing on building your own. Imagine someone who used to scroll social media the moment they woke up. They didn't realize it was killing their confidence. Every morning they compared themselves to others and started the day feeling behind, unworthy, anxious. One day they made a simple decision. No social apps for the first part of the morning. Instead, they sat in silence. Read one page from a powerful book. Wrote their thoughts. Listened to something motivating. Just a short window of time. Within a week, their energy changed. Within a month, they woke up excited instead of drained. Their mind was no longer under attack. It was protected. Don't touch your phone at the start of the day. And if you must use it for something that builds you. Listen to a strong voice. Read your goals. Practice speaking. Learn something useful. Instead of consuming other people's lives, build your own. If negative people message you in the morning, don't answer. Protect your energy first. This isn't isolation. This is emotional control. Weak mornings begin with distraction. Strong mornings begin with intention. You are not here to consume noise. You are here to create purpose. Guard your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. Now act like the person you want to become. Don't wait to become confident. Act like the confident version of you now, and your mind will follow. Every morning you face a choice. Stay the same or step into the identity of the person you want to be. This is not pretending. This is training your brain to live as if the future version of you already exists. That version of you walks with confidence, speaks clearly, finishes important tasks, doesn't quit, doesn't wait for motivation, doesn't scroll for hours and call it rest. So ask yourself, why aren't you acting like that version already? Most people wait for their situation to improve or their fear to disappear before they act. Strong people do the opposite. They act strong even when they don't feel strong. This is identity-based living. You decide who you want to become, then you act like that person starting today. You don't become a winner after success. You become a winner when you behave like one long before results appear. If the future version of you wakes up early, speaks confidently, learns daily, builds skills, and doesn't care about opinions, then your job is simple. Bring that version into today through action. Ask yourself each morning, how would my future self move today? How would they speak? What would they no longer tolerate? Then do it before excuses arrive. There was once someone who dreamed of being a speaker but felt shy and afraid of their own voice. They were told, don't wait to become confident. Act confident. So every morning they practiced speaking. They stood in front of the mirror and said, today I will speak clearly. I will use strong words. I will not hide. Felt awkward at first. Embarrassing. Fake. But after weeks of doing it, something changed. They didn't just sound different. They believed differently. Their future was built through daily identity-based action. Close your eyes in the morning for a few seconds. Visualize the version of you who is confident, healthy, disciplined, and focused. Ask what that person would do next. Then do it. You don't attract the life you want. You attract the life you prove you can handle. Stop acting like the broken version of you. Start acting like the rebuilt one. Now listen carefully. Feed your mind before you feed your mouth. Every morning your body feels hungry, so you give it food. But what about your mind? What do you give your thoughts first? Most people feed their mind stress, comparison, bad news, and doubt. Then they wonder why their day feels scattered and weak. Your mind needs nourishment too. Before breakfast, feed your brain something that makes you stronger. A few minutes of learning. A short audio. A page from a powerful book. Speaking a few sentences out loud. Writing clear thoughts. Your mind is your most powerful tool. And it is hungry in the morning. If you don't feed it intentionally, it will consume whatever the world throws at it. Become the chef of your mental diet. Imagine waking up, sitting quietly for a few minutes, and speaking aloud. Today I will learn. Today I will improve. I am not afraid of mistakes. I am growing every day. Or listening to a short lesson. Or reading one paragraph. Just a few minutes. That small habit changes your focus, your confidence, and your future. Feed your mind first and you feed your future. The strongest people don't just eat healthy food. They consume healthy thoughts. Now hear this clearly. You don't get this morning back. You don't get this day again. No one is coming to save you. But you don't need saving. You need a decision. Decide that today is not just another day. Decide that the old version of you ends here. You've already lived enough mornings in pain. You've already lost enough days to fear. You've already waited long enough. This is the right time. No more weak mornings. No more snoozing your future. No more giving your first thoughts to doubt and distraction. You are here to build. Build discipline. Build strength. Build your voice. Build your future. Every powerful life began in silence. In darkness. In early mornings when no one was watching. It began with one decision. I don't want to be the same anymore. Now that decision is yours. Don't wait for energy. Create it. Don't wait for motivation. Be it. Don't wait for support. Become your own support. Start winning your mornings, and you will start winning your life. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to rise. If no one believes in you yet, good. Let that silence fuel you. Let this morning be your turning point. Let today be the beginning of a new story. You were not born to stay tired. You were born to transform. Stand up. Breathe in. Say it out loud. I will not waste this morning. I will not waste this life. I'm ready. Your new life doesn't start next year. Starts now. The world doesn't need another person who gave up. The world needs you awake, focused, and unstoppable.